Hi everyone, I'm back with another video and I want to share this project that I've been slaving over the last couple weeks, you guys, it's a canvas that I made for my girl Jo, who is Paperdrama on YouTube. Go check her out, her channel. So I was totally inspired by the canvas that Arlene made Jade, and I totally made her a dirty tag. And so me and Jo, I made Jo like trade canvases with me. So this is the canvas that I had made for Jo, and Jo made me one as well. So I'm super excited about that because she's an artiste, so I can't wait to get it. But this is what I made Jo, and it's my first canvas, and like I have 4 paint colors, so I have to like work with what I had. And so this is all stuff that's from my scrap room. I did not buy anything. I bought the canvas because I don't have those lying around. But this is all supplies from my scrap room. And the title of the canvas I shamelessly stole from Jo. It's her concept, and it's kind of like an inside joke. So the title is, I totally stole it from Jo. So I can't really take credit for the title of her canvas, which you'll see, which is super fun. But I'll just go over the stuff that I did. I mean, like I said, I've not tried paint before. So I finished the sides. I don't know how to paint, and it was a lot of experimenting and layering to get it right. So what I did here is I started off with antique white paint as the base, and then I had, well, first I embossed it, and that totally didn't work because after I put the paint on it, the embossing went away. So what I did was I painted it with antique white, and then she wanted brown, so I took walnut stain and I put that over the antique white, and the walnut stain, it made it look gray. So I was going to deal with that later, but I had embossed this like flourish on here, and the flourish stamp is distressed, so that's why the embossing looks distressed. So I did that on 3 sides. And after that, I wanted to get rid of the gray color, so I had took my champagne colored paint, and that made it brown again. And then I did like some wiping so you could see antique white and brown and different like layers of color. The camera's not really picking it up, but do I have it backwards? Hold on. But so that's what I did with the sides, and I really wanted it to have like a shabby look. And so the look that I was going for this canvas is I really wanted it, like my inspiration was like a typical design team Prima layout. That's how I wanted it to look. I wanted it to look very shabby. And so I'll turn it around because I talk too much. So this is what I made Jo, and I think it came out cute. I mean, her picture is good, you guys. I've been staring at Jo for the last couple of weeks. Like, even Scrubby was like, oh my God, do you have a crush on her? Like, I'm like, no. But, so it's like kind of irritating me that she's somewhat hot. So I'm like, whatever, Jo. I mean, she has like perfect cheek. I like have no cheekbones, so whatever. So this is what I made. I hope you like it, Jo. I totally kept playing with it, and I really wanted to make it look super cute for her. So the title that I shamelessly stole from her is It Girl. So this is my It Girl canvas for Jo. And this is the same picture on her blog, and she gave me the picture. So I had tried out several different papers, and I was originally going to use some Prima papers, but they were a little bit too colorful. So I ended up using the My Mind's Eye La Paperie, and it's really cute paper. And down here it says Joie de Vivre, and I think that's something in French that means something cool. And this is my It Girl on an ornate plate. And I just really wanted to make it cool and layered and effortless, but seriously, you guys, it took me hours to do it, and it's really hard to make something look effortless when you really think about it. I mean, this took me a long time because I kept playing with it and playing with the placement and deciding what to do. So so the base is, this is an 8x8 canvas, and the base is, I cut it to 7 3/4 by 7 3/4, so there's like a little bit of the canvas showing, and there's another additional paper here, and it's all distressed. I didn't ink it, it's just the sides are distressed. And so I'm really in love with seam binding, so I did this sort of like floral thing with seam binding on the side, and then there's like a bow right here. And when you tie bows, you just have to do it once. Like, you can't really keep touching the bow. So I tried to just like tie the bow. And then this is It Girl, and I stamped it with some tiny Studio G stamps. And there's some little Prima pearls in there because I kind of wanted to carry the theme over. And then this is like a Heidi Swapp chandelier crystal, and you know I love you when I use my Heidi Swapp chandelier crystals on you. So I used one of those, and I hung it on the ornate plate. And there's some Prima bling down here, a piece of it, and there's some flowers, and these are the Prima Calcutta leaves, which I'm totally loving right now. This is the willow color, I believe. And there's Jo, and I printed out her picture 3 times. I printed out in color, black and white, and sepia, and the sepia went really good with this paper, so that's what I decided to choose. And then there's some Prima bling up there, and then a little Prima flower. And so that's what I did. There's my little It Girl canvas. Oh, and then the last thing is, this is lace that Arlene gave me that was from the Philippines. So I took a piece of that, and I didn't make it even. I tried to make everything look haphazard and stuff and effortless, like I just, you know, threw it on the canvas and it just looked cute by itself, but I really thought about the placement on this one. And this lace is, again, from Arlene, from the Philippines. Thanks, Arlene, I really love it. And it is glimmer misted with wheat fields. And I think that's all. And the way that I put this on here was, I didn't want it to be like pasted to the canvas. I wanted to just look like it was laying on there. So it's only, the back paper is only in the middle adhered down, and this is, the picture's only adhered in the middle, so it like kind of lifts up. But I didn't want to put it on pop dots, so that's how I made it look, you know, like it was just on there. So that's the canvas. Hope you like it, Jo. So that's all I got, you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.